Yo, what is up, guys? It's your boy Badge Plug, and today we've got some very interesting stories to talk about, as well as some very saddening, truthful stories that we need to talk about 2K. So because we have so much to talk about, we're gonna get straight into the video. Y'all drop a like and let's do this. Mike Wang is alive. I know, it's fascinating, right? But this dude said, Mike, can I get a reply back? Can you do something about the shooting? It's hard for me to shoot in park, even if the meter's off, and I'm a 98. What should I do? I got all the right shooting badges, but nothing seems to work. Can you help me out? Then Mike replies with, maybe try out some different jumpers. Now, it really bothers me that for 2K19 and 2K20, it seemed like we were going to be getting constant, every single day updates and responses from Mike Wang about how the game is going, what's going to be changing, all this type of stuff. Then once the game comes out, we're 2 months in and he's basically nowhere to be found. And when he comes back, he just says stuff like that. Now, Mike Wang has previously said that shooting hasn't been touched in over a month. Now, I couldn't see what the reply was that he was replying to, but I'm sure it was, asking about shooting because the dude deleted the tweet. But like I've been saying for about a month now, the only thing that I would change about the shooting for 2K20 is I would let less whites go in and make it more rewarding for people that are timing their shot correctly. Yesterday, I got on 2K20 and I lost to a guy that hit 7 shots. He hit 9 shots in the game, 2 of them were layups. He hit 7 jump shots in the game and not one of them was a full bar. Not one of those jump shots was a full bar. So I just said, you know what? Hey, it's not my day. I'm gonna just hop off. We'll see how it goes tomorrow. So recently, and with my video yesterday where I was showing you guys about how, really bad shots were going in on 2K20, I just don't believe that, Mike Wang. People have been sending me shots. A dude just sent me a shot on Twitter where a guy hit a 100% covered green on NBA 2K20 in the park. So I don't believe that the sliders haven't been changed. I honestly do believe that y'all have just recently changed the sliders, and I don't understand why he would say they haven't been. Unless that was before they changed the sliders, because that was like 5 days ago, but I've been seeing some terrible shots going in on the game and a lot more frequently. Anyway, Cole the Man got on 2K19 again, and he tweeted this out. Every court has a game on 2K19, LMFAO, and Joe Knows responded and said, it's lit over there, bro. I swear to God. And today in Brutal Sim's video, as you can see, a fan sent him a picture of being on 2K19, and every single game is running on the court. Every game. There's not a game on the park that's not running. There's not a court where there's not people on it and not people running. So NBA 2K20 is facing a extremely serious issue. Now, you guys will see later on in the video that 2K is not experiencing any issues. All right, they're not having any problems with the money. All right, but 2K20, the game, is experiencing a huge problem right now. If you create a game and more people are on the previous game, that is saying a lot about the game that you have created and is out now. Now, I'm sticking up for 99% of the community, because there's a percent like me who's a YouTuber and gets on and usually gets games and doesn't have a problem with, people hopping off and stuff. But I understand that you guys are going through a huge epidemic right now. You're getting on the game and you maybe are able to get a game or two, and then you can't get games anymore and you have to go to a new park or something. Or you get on the game and you wait for a whole game to play someone and then they hop off. So what are we going to do? This obviously isn't going to change for the rest of 2K20. A lot of people are scared to lose their win percentages, when at the end of the day, your win percentage isn't legitimate if you're not playing good people, if you're running from people. Plus, you're not going to get better at the game unless you play good people. But the 2K community has put it into the heads of so many people that if you don't have a good win percentage, you're not good at the game. Now, I've showed my win percentage one time this year at the end of a 14-minute video. I have like a 93, 94 win percent, and it doesn't even matter to me, because yeah, I can't help who plays me. I'm playing people in the park, but at the end of the day, there's a lot of people that aren't playing me because they don't want to maybe lose. So what the 2K community has been pitching to 2K for years now is matchmaking. And even though we got 3v3 Pro-Am this year, that's still really not matchmaking. There's still not a matchmaking for 2v2s. We need something similar to like Call of Duty. You invite your friend to the lobby, you start the game, and it searches for your opponent, and it needs to lock those people into the game to where they can't back out. Until we get that, 99% of the 2K community is going to be struggling and frustrated. You shouldn't be frustrated with not being able to get games. You should be able to get on the game and play. Now, that is one of the biggest issues with the game right now, but at the same exact time, it seems like there's more people playing 2K19 than 2K20 right now. So obviously, knowing 2K, they're not going to implement some sort of matchmaking into 2K20, but all we can do is hope that 2K21 does have some sort of matchmaking in the game. Before we get any further and people get it twisted, I'm not saying that 2K21 should be matchmaking only. I'm still saying that there should be parks and stuff, but just add matchmaking as well. For the people that are tired of getting on the game and are not being able to get games because people are running from them and stuff like that. Before we get into this next topic, I want to shout out Brutal Sim, who is a news 2K YouTuber. He also does other videos and stuff, but in this video, he was saying that he's got so many clips of proof that the sliders have changed, and it's also going to be our next topic, which was something in his video too about 2K making an insane amount of money, right? So we all know that 2K20 has probably had one of the worst starts into 2K history so far. We were lied to about new parks, we were lied to about getting new pies in the game, we were lied to about multiple things in 2K20. The game came out, rep was frozen for 4 days, there's been a demigod glitch, there's been all these kinds of glitches. The first legend on PS4 is a booster, and many more things about 2K20 that have gone wrong. But that is not stopping NBA 2K20 from having historically high sales on the game. From an article in which I'll link in the description for you guys to read, 2K is a public company in which you can invest in, so any public company has to share their revenue. And in this article it says Take-Two Interactive Software reported net revenues of $858 million and an operating income of $74.8 million for its Q2 FY 2020 period. They said the NBA 2K20 game released in September and its predecessor NBA 2K19 were among the largest contributors to Take-Two's net bookings during the period. Now, if you guys don't know, Take-Two is also responsible for having Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, and stuff like that, but Grand Theft Auto has been out for a long time now, and NBA 2K20 just came out. So I would say about 80 to 90% of that sales that you just seen right there, the revenue is from 2K20. Then we have the most important thing about this article. NBA 2K20 creator Take-Two Interactive Software reported net revenues of $858 million for Q2 FY 2020, up 74% from $493 million in the same period in the previous year. Operating income was $74.8 million for the period. The US video game company disclosed that its NBA 2K20, which was launched in September, and 2K19 titles were among the largest contributors to its net bookings during the period. Basically, since NBA 2K20 has came out, and that is up 74% from exactly where it was last year, meaning that 2K has already almost made $1 billion off of this game, and Christmas is coming up, ladies and gentlemen, so I would not even be surprised if the revenues are pretty close to how it was in this quarter already. So in conclusion, the reason why I've made this video to talk about this is that 2K20 is not going to change. We now know, and we can see from these stocks right here, that 2K20 is not going to change, because if they're making this money, what are they going to do to please the community? Why would they have a reason to hire more game testers? Why would they have a reason to give us better servers? Why would they have a reason to invest in their game more when they're seeing a 74% increase from 1 year ago today? That is absolutely insane how much money they are making off this game. So it seems like it's honestly true that any promotion is good promotion, whether it's good or bad. So from all the people talking bad about 2K20, it just seems to have got it out there more into the media and out there into the world, and more people have bought 2K20. Despite what they've heard about the game, more people know about it. Basketball is becoming a more popular sport every single year. I'm making a very rough estimate and just a guess right here, but if we knew that it was the same exact part from 2K19 to 2K20, I would say there'd be about 100 to 200 million less dollars on that revenue. Plus all the other lies that Ronnie said to us, you can just tell that those lies helped out a lot with generating revenue for this game. So once again, NBA 2K20 is a historically high selling game for the company. Why would they change anything that's going on? Because they're pleasing the mass. They're pleasing the general population that's playing the game. They don't care about the 5% of the community that truly cares about the game? Why would they care about the small percentage of the community that is the hardcore fans that say, hey, we want new parks, we want this, we want that, when the general population of the game is enjoying it and buying the game? And on top of all of that, NBA Live is not even coming out with a game this year, so I would say that a lot of NBA Live sales are going into 2K also. Basically, at the end of the day, if you own a company and people are putting their money into the stocks and those people are making money out of it and you're making money, are you going to change anything about the company? Are you going to take any drastic changes that's going to maybe make the revenue go down? No, you're not. And that's the position that 2K is in right now. I mean, they're seeing a 74% increase into their net sales from how it was last year for 2K19. Even though they had to lie to get a few hundred extra million, they still did it, and that's how they're going to keep on doing it. So let me know how you feel about that in the comment section down below. I could honestly be not even surprised if we get something similar to 2K20's neighborhood in 2K21, because you see 2K's game plan. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So they went with the same exact thing, the same park that they did from last year, and they're still seeing a 70% increase in the sales. If you all seen my video yesterday talking about the first legend on PS4 is going to be a booster, well, he hit legend last night. First legend on PS4. Thanks for coming out and watching it live. Peaked at 1K. Another stream tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So this man is going to be interviewed on 2K TV, and he boosted his way all the way up there. Now, there was a lot of people that understood what I was talking about yesterday, but there were still some people saying like, oh, poor boy Sin, he's got 3 kids, he needs to go out and get a job, blah, blah, blah. YouTube is a job, y'all. You can make a lot of money being a YouTuber. Then there was people saying, oh, he's relying on legend to feed his kids. No, he's still able to feed his kids, but hitting legend and being the first one is obviously going to get you a lot more attention and money and subscribers and stuff. So why would you want a booster to outbeat him and do that? I just don't understand some people in the 2K community. If you agree with what I'm saying, drop a like on this video. But anyway, he actually did go out there and hit legend last night. So poor boy Sin will be hitting legend sometime today or tomorrow, I think he said. And it's just gonna be hilarious because when you hit legend, you get interviewed on 2K TV, right? And is 2K actually going to interview a booster on 2K TV? What I recently thought about is that in the terms of services in 2K, it says that if you boost, you get banned. And 2K, before the game came out, you know, Mike Wang and LD2K, they said that they were going to be banning boosters this year, and they still haven't. So what I'm thinking of is this is not good for 2K21. 2K is setting the example that they're not banning boosters. So in 2K21, I'm almost guaranteeing right now that the first legend is going to be a booster. So 2K, I don't know what's going on, but this has to change. Y'all can't do this. This is not good. This is not a good look. Real quick, before we go on to the next topic, after this video, I want you guys to go watch my video yesterday if you haven't seen it yet. In that video, I showed multiple times that this guy is a confirmed booster. Basically, all that boosting is he either has an extra system or 2, or his friend has an extra system or 2, or someone he knows is getting on a 60 overall or whatever is throwing him the games. They're just hopping on the spot and they're not moving, and they're just letting him win every single game. So that's obviously a huge epidemic in the 2K community when the first legend on PS4 is a booster and 2K is not banning them. They're setting an example that anyone can boost and they don't care. Anyway, Joe Knows tweeted out NBA 2K20 boxing event. Main event, Agent versus Ronnie 2K. Co-main event, Nadex versus Grinding. Third, Duke Dennis versus Davis. Second, Power versus Steezo, and the first fight, Chalk versus everyone grinding on Domo's account. So if you guys don't know who Domo is, he's the dude that's right behind Chalk. He is going to be the second legend on Xbox, I believe. A lot of people are playing on his account supposedly, and that's what he was talking about. But that would actually be so cool if the 2K community had a boxing event. I would definitely be down to get into that. I've only been working out for like 6 or 7 months, so obviously I don't want to fight anyone that's worked out for like 5 years, but it would be pretty cool to fight someone near my weight and stuff. Anyway, for the last story that we're going to talk about today, Duke Dennis tweeted out, while I was in LA, somebody broke into my crib. However, I never showed anyone except my homeboys where I lived. This is wild. I know it wasn't lame because they only took 2 PS4s and some shoes. So while Duke Dennis doesn't know 100% that it was one of his friends or something, it's pretty much a coincidence that while he was gone, someone broke into his house. So it probably was someone that he knows. So prayers up to Duke Dennis, man. I hope he finds out who did it. That's crazy that they broke in and they stole his PS4s and stuff. I don't know, that's absolutely insane. But anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. It's your boy Badge Plug. You have been plugged in, and I'm out. Peace.